Hi, I'm Mike. I'm a product manager here at Wise, and I'm really excited because today we're introducing Wise Sense. Wise Sense helps answer life's little questions like, did I leave the garage door open? Or what time did the kids get home last night? Did they get into the liquor cabinet? Did my wife feed the dog? All of these little questions are going to be able to get answered through contact sensors and motion sensors. Most of the existing solutions out there to put sensors all over your home cost a fortune. So we knew that there was an opportunity to come in here and revolutionize home sensor systems. I will say, being the product manager for the first major product after WiseCam, it's a little scary. How can you compete? How do you follow a $20 Wi-Fi camera? Well, you launch a $20 home sensor kit. And the starter kit is composed of the bridge that plugs directly into the back of your WiseCam or WiseCam pan. The starter kit's gonna ship with 2 contact sensors that you can place on doors, windows, cookie jars, anything that opens and closes, and 1 PIR motion sensor. And you can use this in places that maybe you can't or don't want to have a WiseCam, like bathrooms, guest bedrooms, things like that. We're going to be releasing Wise Bulb that with Wise Sense can be used to automate your lighting. So when you come home at night and open your door, your lights turn on. And if nobody's been around for a couple minutes, with the motion sensor, you can have the lights automatically turn off. So as awesome and cool as Wise Sense is, and frankly, as straightforward as it seems, it actually has been quite a journey getting here today.
So this is pretty high in terms of the overall list. I'll give you time to read the situation, and then I'll give you supporting evidence coming from different users.
We started this whole journey by talking to our customers to hear what they were looking for in a home sensor system.
I think it is fair to say that these are 2 problems. Granted, it doesn't mean we should try to solve them at the same time.
So these are some of the, if you read through the forum, these are some of the ones that they mentioned.
Some of the things that came out of the early focus groups are that customers want smaller sensors than what's out there. Nobody wants to have giant, bulky sensors all over their doors, windows, or on their bookshelves. It's just not attractive. And so we knew it was going to be important to try to keep the sensors as small as possible while maintaining reasonable battery life. The other thing that we knew is because they were battery powered, we couldn't have the sensors connect direct to Wi-Fi. It would take too much battery and they would only be able to last, a couple weeks maybe. So we had to find a way to have a hub or some other type of communication. That's why we chose to use the Wi-Fi from the WiseCam to make setup a breeze. You just plug the Wise bridge into the WiseCam and then pair each sensor to that bridge. In total, the setup should take no more than 2 to 3 minutes.
So one of the great things about using WiseCam as our connection to Wi-Fi is that you can also record a sensor video. With the sensor video, you can easily pair your sensor to the camera, where you can let the camera record a video when something's triggered. So if you have a WiseCam pointing at your front door with a contact sensor, you don't have to get a notification when your dog walks by, your family member walks by. You'll get notification when the door is opened. Not only you know the door is open, you can see who exactly walked in.
We are in Shanghai today, and
if lucky, could be 2.5 hours driving. If not, probably stuck 4-hour driving.
so probably shouldn't have had all that coffee this morning.
Yeah.
Got to see all of their quality process and then had a good long discussion over production.
What's happening here, guys?
Packing all the beta samples for Wise Sense.
Send it to customer.
Now, we could have gone to a mailroom and paid like $400 to have somebody do this for us, but again, this is ways that we save money. The first round of alpha testing showed we still had a lot of problems with our hardware. We took this feedback and completely redesigned our sensors.
So this is a Gen 1. You can see the antenna is very close to battery. RF stuff really hates steel object, like a big chunk of battery. It will interfere with the RF signal, so we moved to Gen 2, move it further out and also further down. And then on the 3rd gen, we changed the battery tab from nickel plating to gold plating, so make sure the longevity can be improved.
We also completely changed the entire UI and the way that the app looks and feels. All of these changes are because of our users. They've spent countless hours on weeks and definitely weekends working and testing and playing with the sensors and the app, sending us their feedback, sending us the log files, doing a lot of the hard work that frankly we don't have time to test in 150 different homes. You know, we think about putting it on doors, on garages, simple things like that. But one of our first testers put it on his dryer to get a notification when his laundry was done. These are the types of creative applications that only the Wise community couldn't come up with, and it's going to be the Wise community that makes WiseSense successful. We're not just another sensor system out there. We don't think of ourselves as just a security kit. We hope and we expect that our users are gonna put WiseSense everywhere. Following WiseCam, we have a lot of people excited about what's next for Wise, and we wanted to make sure that you, our loyal users and community members, have first dibs on the product. So that's why we're doing early access. You're gonna be the first people to get the product before we even officially launch it on any other channels. You guys are gonna get it first. We're so excited that this product is finally ready to launch. It's been a long time coming, and there's been a ton of people that have put in hours and hours and hours working on this, both here in Seattle, all over the country with our users, in China, at the factory. Everyone's been working for a single goal of let's make WiseSense real, and today, it finally is.
It all started with the idea of making a physical version of Pong, one of the first video games ever created. Early on, we realized the magnitude of the challenge, and that's how the Table Pong project was born. As the project evolved, we wanted it to be more than a table with a game. We started adding functions like charging your cell phone, listening to music through Bluetooth, and displaying the time when you're using it as a table. For the past 3 years, we've been perfecting the design. We tried magnets, different surfaces, motors, etc. to build the prototype we have today. Some months ago, we decided to share the project on social media to see what people thought about it, and it had a wonderful reception. This motivated us to continue developing this project, which is where we're at right now. The simplicity of Pong is what makes it possible to play with kids and adults. It's fun for all ages. I believe that the table can be in homes, but also could be in offices and bars. After all of these events, we're very committed to move forward, and we want to bring the Table Pong project to every part of the world. And for that, we need your support.
Rapid advances in technology are shaping the world. When it comes to security, touch is quickly becoming the industry standard, your finger acting as the key.
We at Pishan Lab decided it was about time to create a padlock for the modern age. We believe a lock should always be functional and provide you with a quick, easy access whenever you need it. We're proud to introduce TapLock and TapLock Lite, the world's smartest padlocks.
TapLock and TapLock Lite need no key, no combination code, and no phone to access them. Instead, using a cutting-edge encrypted fingerprint sensor, it grants access with just a tap in 0.8 seconds. There's nothing to remember and nothing you can lose. It uses the one thing you always have with you, your unique fingerprint. TapLock can also double as a phone charger, so you'll never be stranded without power. But what about the times when you need to share access? Don't worry, we have you covered with the TapLock app, compatible with iOS, Windows, and Android. Using only your smartphone, you can grant anyone access to your lock from anywhere in the world. Up to 100 fingerprints can be stored. The time, location, and duration of access can even be customized. When you want to revoke access, do it with just a tap. With TapLock and TapLock Lite, you're always in control. TapLock is designed to keep unwanted guests out. It has a built-in alarm that will activate if the lock is cut or if someone without authorization tries to open it. So wherever you decide to use your TapLock or TapLock Lite, you can feel confident that your valuables are secure and that accessing them will be quick and easy. TapLock has a lithium-ion battery that can last up to 3 years on one charge. And it gives you the option of accessing your lock through your phone using Bluetooth 4.1. TapLock Lite was designed with travelers in mind, so we made it small, lightweight, and secure. It's equipped with a replaceable battery that can last up to 6 months. It's also water resistant, so you don't need to worry about it being damaged by rain or snow.
We have spent countless hours creating TapLock and TapLock Lite, and now we're ready to bring them to you. We take great pride in modernizing an invaluable item through the power of touch. Help us bring TapLock to market by purchasing a perk. Early adopters will be among the first to experience ultimate in convenience and security from TapLock and TapLock Lite, the world's smartest padlock.